Get your wellies on, you're going to be late.
I'm ready.
You're,
What?
you're wearing your wings.
I know.
Well, you can't wear your wings to school.
Why not?
Because Mrs O'Boyle might not like it.
Mrs. O'Boyle loves fairies.
Oh, I think she looks magic.
Really? Magic?
Yeah, totally magic.
Yeah, I agree. Totally magic.
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 All right, magic.
Thank you for my wings.
Very welcome.
See you later at my party.
Freddie and Mo Slater return to Walford, featured in a 6-part social media miniseries showcasing their antics and Freddie's ADHD journey. The series, airing on EastEnders' social media accounts, highlights Freddie's bond with Mo and his efforts to educate followers about ADHD. Their official return airs on May 20th on BBC One. Before making their formal return to Walford, Freddie and Mo Slater can be seen in a miniseries on EastEnders' social media. The show will also provide an insight into Freddie's experience with ADHD as he works to inform his grandmother and supporters about his diagnosis. This May, Freddie and Mo Slater are returning to Walford, but in typical Slater flair, things won't go as planned. Prior to their homecoming, a social media miniseries about Freddie and Mo's choice to move back to Walford will debut, providing viewers with a unique look at Freddie's life away from Albert Square and his antics while living in Mo's trailer. The show will highlight Freddie's strong relationship with Mo through his daily vlogs, where he will try her patience with a variety of practical jokes and social media challenges while he's there. As Freddie works to inform his grandmother and his supporters about his diagnosis, the series will also provide an insight into his experience with ADHD. The 6-part miniseries will debut today on the official EastEnders Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok sites. On Monday, May 20th, BBC iPlayer and BBC One will broadcast Freddie and Mo's return to Walford. Fans of EastEnders remark that Sharon's new appearance is iconic and so pretty. During Zach and Whitney's henpecked dinner at the Vic, Sharon revealed the pregnancy news to the guests in last night's EastEnders episode. She informed Zach that Whitney had gone into labor and he needed to get himself to the hospital. Online, EastEnders viewers have already expressed their happiness at Sharon's most recent glam appearance. EastEnders, Sharon showed up to Zach's stand-do. After a long absence from the screen, Sharon reappeared during last night's EastEnders episode. While attending Zach and Whitney's hen-do at the Vic, Sharon was spotted with brand new locks. She escorted her brother to the rear of the pub to get cleaned up after watching him participate in a strip show. When she told Zach to get himself to the hospital, she revealed to him that Whitney had gone into labor. After Rice and Sonia's car started acting strangely, Sharon and other neighborhood residents pushed the vehicle to get it started. Fans of EastEnders are adoring Sharon's most recent hairstyle. Although Sharon's hair extensions have previously generated a lot of controversy, fans are now smitten with Sharon's new hairstyle. Greetings to all of you, everyone. I've not seen EastEnders in a very long time, but I'm tuning in right now. Who is the new adolescent on the square? Is she Sharon's relative? She is nothing but her. Very lovely. X, alluding to Sharon's youthful appearance. What a fantastic episode of EastEnders today, said another. Now Sharon is back sporting some amazing new hair extensions. Everything is well in the world. X. Obsessed with Sharon returning on screen with a new hairstyle, said a third viewer. What lies next for Sharon? After Dean's arrest and the subsequent discovery of Keanu's body, Sharon and the other members of the Six have had some breathing room. Can they, however, truly just carry on with their lives as usual? Or will everything ultimately come to light? Spin-off series from EastEnders air before Freddie Slater and Big Mo Harris return. Returning as Freddie Slater and Big Mo Harris, respectively, are Bobby Brazier and Layla Morse. For EastEnders, Bobby Brazier and Layla Morse are returning in a brand new social media spin-off series. The BBC One soap opera, The Point of Mo Return, is a new 6-part miniseries that debuted on Friday, May 17, 2024, on social media platforms including Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and X, formerly known as Twitter. Beginning on Monday, May 20, 2024, Freddie Slater and his great-grandmother Big Mo Harris will return to the main soap opera, but there will be some difficulties in their reunion. The miniseries depicts Freddie living in his great-grandmother's caravan, away from Walford, and their mutual mischievous antics. Viewers will witness Freddie's tight relationship with Big Mo throughout the 6 episodes, as well as how he ends up pulling practical jokes on her by using his cunning muscles. Among the other storylines in the miniseries, Freddie will be battling his diagnosis of ADHD and teaching Big Mo and the audience about what it's like to live with the disorder. Additionally, it becomes evident that Freddie still harbors affections for Bobby Belial's girlfriend, Anna Knight, which makes Freddie's best buddy Bobby Belial uncomfortable. When the two's comeback to the soap opera was confirmed earlier this year, the series was first revealed. At the time, Morse stated, "I'm delighted to be coming home to Walford to bring Mo back to life," in reference to her return. "I have a very particular place in my heart for EastEnders, and I am so excited to see both old and new faces again, as well as my on-screen family, who are like family to me." Chris Crenshaw, executive producer of EastEnders, continued, "We are incredibly happy to have Layla Morse return to the role of Mo Harris. The Slater family has seen a great deal of turmoil since Mo last appeared on TV, even though her absence from the square was brief. This will not change upon Mo's return. We are thrilled to have Layla return on a permanent basis, as she will be a part of the action alongside our great-grandson Freddie. Due to his involvement in Strictly Come Dancing, Brazier has not been seen on EastEnders since October 2023, and Morse's last guest appearance was in 2022. Before making their formal return to Walford, Freddie and Mo Slater can be seen in a miniseries on EastEnders' social media. As Freddie works to inform his grandmother and his supporters about his diagnosis, the series will also provide an insight into his experience with ADHD. This May, Freddie and Mo Slater are returning to Walford, but in typical Slater flair, things won't go as planned. Prior to their homecoming, a social media miniseries about Freddie and Mo's choice to move back to Walford will debut, providing viewers with a unique look at Freddie's life away from Albert Square and his antics while living in Mo's trailer. The show will highlight Freddie's strong relationship with Mo through his daily vlogs, where he will try her patience with a variety of practical jokes and social media challenges while he's there. As Freddie works to inform his grandmother and his supporters about his diagnosis, the series will also provide an insight into his experience with ADHD. The 6-part miniseries will debut today on the official EastEnders Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok sites. On Monday, May 20th, BBC iPlayer and BBC One will broadcast Freddie and Mo's return to Walford. Fans of EastEnders are not impressed by Whitney's baby name, saying, "The names just get stupider." In the Thursday, May 16th, episode of EastEnders that aired last night, Whitney gave birth to her baby girl at the hospital. She then brought Brittany and Bianca together and told them her baby name. Fans, however, aren't overly fond of Whitney's choice of name for the infant daughter Whitney gave birth on EastEnders. Whitney went into labor yesterday evening in Walford, trapping herself and Lauren inside the taco van. Before they left for the hospital, Bianca was able to free them from the van. Bianca and Lauren assisted Whitney during the birth while Zach arrived at Whitney's side from the stendu. Zach came to see them both just before Whitney gave birth to a baby girl. Zach and Lauren made a vow to hide Zach's infidelity since they were feeling bad about it. However, Brittany had overheard their chat and was now aware of the reality of Zach and Lauren's shared sleeping arrangements. Brittany looked at Zach apprehensively as they all posed for a family portrait with the new baby. Whitney then disclosed that their new baby girl was named Dolly, completely unaware of the tension. Fans of EastEnders find it difficult to accept Whitney's choice of baby name. Recently, musician Charlie XCX inspired Lily Slater to name her infant Charlie. As of right now, Whitney has called her child Dolly, and many believe that the soap opera's baby name choices are just get worse. Dolly, wrote a fan. Well, don't the names just keep getting dumber? At least they didn't refer to her as something bizarre like Zendaya, I guess. OMG, get an actual grip, a disgruntled fan exclaimed. I'm relieved that she's going now. She gives babies the worst names possible. Dolly Dean Hudson. Imagine waiting 9 months to give birth only to name it Dolly, jokingly said a third enthusiast. Will Whitney divulge Zach's mystery? According to next week's EastEnders spoilers, Whitney walks down the aisle with Dolly by her side. But Brittany breaks the silence as Zach and Whit exchange vows, revealing that Zach and Lauren have slept together. Will anyone, nevertheless, accept her? Please subscribe our channel.